Hello guys, this is Annette from Tangled in Yarn. Yes, now we're going to work on row 10. But before we work on row 10, I want to show you how you could know that you're on row 10. Just in case you forget, this is how you find out that you're on row 10. This is the piece that I worked up until row 9. And the way you know is by counting the little blocks on the outside and in the inside. They should all have the same amount of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that shows you that you're on the 9th row. And if you count it this way, it's going to give you the same amount of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the inside is the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is how you know what row you're on. You're on row 9, and now we're going to work up row 10. Okay? I changed the chart so they can match what I'm working with so no one gets confused. Okay, now we're working on row 10, and we are going in the up direction. So we're going to work from the bottom up this time. So we have 1 blue, and then we're going to have 1, 2, that's 2 yellow, and we go in this direction. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 pink, right? We're working in this direction. I put a 3 here. That way you don't get confused. And you can always keep tabs on what you're doing. And then here, we're going to continue going up. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 3 yellow and 1 blue. So you can even take those numbers and write it out. You can write 1 blue, 2 yellow, comma, and then I'll write 3 pink, and then I could write 3 yellow, and then 1 blue. And you can, like, if you're working with an iPad or a tablet or something, or you have some way to write it down, you could always write it down so you can remember where you left off also. And you could write row 10. And this way you know you're on row 10, and this is what you're working on. So you can either do it this way or that way. It doesn't make a difference. The thing is, whatever makes you comfortable. So now we're going to work on the project itself. And I'm going to show you now what I'm doing, what I'm going to do. So now we are going to continue this. We're going to work up row 10. And this is an increase. So we need chain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, as everybody knows, we're going to do a double crochet. 1 double crochet. And we're going to do the next double crochet, 2. So it's chain 3 and 3 double crochets, which makes 4. So we have the piece like this, laying like this, because this is where we're working. Either you can flip it up or you can flip it under. Either way. Okay, you bring your colors to whatever side the yarn is at, where you're working at. So now, this is what, my yellow ended here. So now I need to attach a new yellow. And this is how I attach it. I lay it this way, and I lay it this way. And I'll make a knot over here, make a knot here on this side. Very small knot. Then I go to the opposite side, and I make another knot on this side. So after I do that, I try to make it tight so it doesn't come off. And then you take it and you pull it together. Once you pull it together, you can actually take your scissors and cut it very close. Both sides. If you cut in both sides very close, it's not going to be a problem because it's not going to come out. It shouldn't come out. If it does, just try it again. Usually it doesn't come out. You tighten it, make sure it doesn't come out. I'm pulling it really hard, and it didn't come out because you want to, when you wash it, you don't want it to come out. So now we're going to continue. So now I'm gonna add, I need 2 yellow, right? So we're gonna add 2 yellow, and we're gonna lay this across from the chain 3 from the blue. And actually, I'm gonna pull it through the loop first. Pull the yellow through the loop, tighten the blue, and then it lays right across the chain 3, and in that chain 3 space, you're gonna do a single crochet. I mean a slip stitch. I'm sorry, slip stitch, and then you're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and you can't even see the knot. Then you're gonna double crochet 1, 2, and 3, and 3 double crochets, right? So now we're gonna do the second one because we need 2, right? 2 yellow. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, it's just chain 3 makes the 1 double crochet, and then we have the 3 double crochets. Now we're gonna add the pink for the mouth. We're gonna start adding to the mouth. Let me get this put under here. Keep it that way on that side. Now we're gonna add some pink. Wait a minute. It feels a little knotted here. Don't know what happened here. Okay. So now we're adding the pink. We're gonna do the same thing. Pull it through. Put the yarn through the loop. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Lay this piece over. And we're gonna do a slip stitch. Tug a little bit. Tug on the yellow. Tug on the yellow. And then we're gonna do chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we need 3 pixels. I'm going to call these pixels because they actually are pixels. So we need 3 pixels. That's 1. This is 2. Three and 4. So now I'm going to, oh, actually we need one more. So it's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet. 3. And that makes 4. Now we're going to add yellow. So now we can't take this yellow because it's on this side. So that means we need another bobbin. Don't get intimidated by the amount of bobbins that you have because it all works out at the end. It looks so pretty. This is going to come out so pretty. If you're working on a table, you'll have places where to lay the bobbins. A table or a desk or whatever. Again, we're going to slip stitch the yellow one. People get intimidated because all the colors and all, you know, but don't. It's very simple. And I enjoy it. And I like to lay this across so that I can lock in the stitch. So I tighten that. I'll do the chain 3 and then I'll tighten the pink. Sometimes I do that. Then I'll tighten the pink. I'll put the pink, I'll tug it so it can lay flat. It gives you a very neat corners. So I like to do that. Let me lay this across. And then later on we could just weave it in. And I tend to weave as I go. So that after a certain amount of rows and I see everything is working and is in place, I go back and I weave in a few of the stitches so it doesn't become overwhelming. Okay, so now I have to do 3. That's 1, 2. It's very simple. I enjoy it. I just don't want anybody to be intimidated by it. Because if you look at it, it's like a puzzle. putting pieces together. And when you finish the project, it's really beautiful. Three. And I'm going to show you this part again with the blue. Because I know every once in a while you need a little reminder. We all do. So I'll give it to you now again. So here we go. Now we're going to attach the blue. Remember I told you that if I grab the blue and I pull it through, this is what happens. You get this line. See the line? This is the line that you get. This line right here. And you don't want that. You don't want that line. It doesn't look nice. You know? So I like to take that. And again, I leave this on the hook. This loop on the hook. And I go to the first one. Because remember, it's supposed to be 4. 1, 2, 3. And then in the chain space is 4. Right? So the first one, you just pull it through. Pull it through. Then we're going to go into the next chain. And slip stitch. And then we're going to go into the second chain and slip stitch. And then the chain space, and you slip stitch. And then you just take that yarn and pull it through the yellow loop. Once you do that, you tug on the yellow and you make sure it's nice and tight on the blue. Not so tight, but tight enough where you can just make your chain 2, 3, and it's not loose, because you don't want it too loose. If you see like it starts opening up like that, just tug on the yellow and it locks it in. And again, we're going to do the same thing. Chain 3. Double crochet 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a full double crochet. So now we added the pink. And this is how the project is starting to take form. And this is it for now. And I'm gonna continue adding the colors on the next video. I was not able to record before because I was sick, but now I'm feeling better, so now I'll start giving you more videos on, so we can finish this whole thing. I want to finish this whole thing on the videos so that we can have a piece that we all worked on together. And if you have any questions, you could always go back. If you have any questions, you could put it in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer. If you have any suggestions, you could put it in the comments, because everybody works different. Everybody does things differently, and I like to learn also. So you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Happy crocheting.